Come to the corner of Frederick Douglass and 155th in Harlem. You find the famed Rucker Park. It's hosting the TBT here on ESPN. We've come to the second round of this tournament. Of course, you're right. Absolutely. More Zana with the tip. And out of bounds. And it's going to go to the Big Five. So 56%.
Now they're playing downhill. That rim on that side of the court is slightly bent. So let's see how they knock down shots.
That's a guy who can shoot it. And right away, he knocks it down. It's Quentin DeCozy.
Yep. Former Temple star. He's played at a high level in Europe.
Here's the star from the first game, Nigel Johnson. They go in to Zana. Working on more. Stolen. The Big Five have numbers. Another three. That one is all back the other way. Swan, he'll pull it with that left. Got it.
That's sweet. Isaiah Swan, one of the oldest guys in this tournament.
The outdoor games, and I was talking to a couple of the players as well as their coach, and I said, what was it like for you guys to have to work through that and also understand you had a game that was still had to resume? They said, we were stuck for an hour. We went to a bus. It wasn't our bus, so we had to wait.
Away from the middle.
You're right. You're right.
By the way, I think Ramon Galloway took a spill in heat 16 in 2013.
Round one. Free throws are good. Skip past the Swan. Drives and lays it in.
That was an old school shot and fake right there, wasn't it? He was waiting for Ryan. They're going after Ryan Daly again.
Swan again. James with the drive. Nice dish inside. James lost it. Good look, and the layup is good.
By Autism Army into a basket. Good 2-on-1.
Kissing it off the glass is Daryl Monroe.
Yeah, pretty arrow. Both of those big guys are mobile for their size and age.
Aiken rocking the rim.
One-handed. You know what that looked like? James.
Brown faced up and knocked it down.
That shoulder. In fact, it led to Nigel Johnson becoming a hero, I think.
Absolutely. Layup up and in and good. And a near steal by Big Five. It's $1 million, man. You better get up there and play.
Exactly.
Loose ball and the layup is good.
Oh, yeah.
You have 11, but since then they've knocked down 4 of their last 5 shots. Inside is Marcus Kennedy.
Would go to Villanova practices when he got the job.
Played with the FOE team as well in the past. You can just visit the tournament.com/Zale for information.
I always called Marcus Kennedy the third Morris. He built like him. He looks like him. He played on their TBT team. He could be their little brother.
Here's Jacobin Brown working on Daly.
Nice
Throws
pass.
the alley-oop, and laying it in is Ronald March.
Ronald March spun in the air, couldn't dunk it, but a great catch. That's athleticism right there. Young man from Phoenix.
You know, they go right back to it again. Got some bunnies.
Yeah, this is watch this catch right here. Good finish, man. That's a tough play. Yeah, he's one of those guys, Brian, that you don't know much about because he went to a small school, but in France, he's well thought of. He's a really good player.
Good D. Shot clock by about 29 alumni teams that taking part here in the tournament. Turnover. And here comes Autism Army.
Nice pass.
March laying it in.
Great find. March just read.
That three, no good. Offensive board and put back is good. Quickly back the other way is the Army. Drive, reverse, scoop, and good. Very nice athlete.
Excited about being out here.
That three is good by Holloway.
Good ball movement, too, inside.
Lead here for Big Five.
Big Delroy James doesn't mind handling that ball, Brian, does he?
He does do it a lot. He's got it now. Oh, with the crossover and the flush.
Oh, man.
Didn't finish, but it looked nice.
Oh, man, that was a heck of a crossover right here. Years old. Watch this move. Oh, shake and bake. I tell you, the effort was a 10+. The Spanish judge gave him a 9.5 on that one.
Out
For Jim Barron, probably 1,500 or so.
And you can win as well. Just go to thetournament.com/set. And here comes the Army back the other way. Shepard has his pocket picked by Galloway. They've got numbers. Galloway. The pass, layup, no good by Kennedy. But Galloway gets it back and puts it in with the left hand.
You know what Ramon said? I'm not passing him this
Right.
I'll take this over, big fella.
Galloway's now got 9.
Nice.
Shepard laying it in.
Good hustle. And overseas and have improved.
Good cut. Tried to clear some space. Is Kennedy.
With Shemi Ojale, Shake Milton, some really good players have gone on NBA careers.
He'll pull it from distance. Got it. Isaiah Swann, and they needed it.
Took his time, sized up the defender DeCozy, gave him room.
Galloway shot rejected.
We've already seen Ronald on one end. There's Swan knocking down a smooth jumper. But watch this block shot by Ronald March. Man.
Here's Daly. That jumper by Kennedy, too strong. March to Johnson. Swan steps into a three. It's short. Followed his shot to Johnson for 3. Yes!
Did you see what Isaiah just did? It almost seemed like he...
First lead for Autism Army.
Nice.
Galloway. And they call the travel.
Wow.
After him, and just feeling like when Nigel hit that shot yesterday, that was great, you know, from the heavens for us, really special to me.
That's awesome. We want to talk about another special thing for you guys. Your name?
And they came in and said, look, we want to partner this, we want to sponsor this, and if we're a family, and, you know, it just feels so much deeper than that, and it's just an incredible group of guys.
A lot of knowledge on NFTs, so I'll make sure that you guys get connected.
I'm sure Seth does too, right? Seth is the one who keeps us all young, so shout out Fran, shout out Seth, and Angel too, you know, TV.
Autism Army. We went on the 8-0 run.
Just when Taylor Griffin was on with Angel, right?
And there's Nigel Johnson.
Yeah.
Knocking it down.
Holcomb Rucker, Bob McCullough still with us. People who cared about the community.
And there's the runner. Good by Ahmad Gilbert.
He was pretty impressive yesterday from what we heard.
Yes, right.
Didn't get a chance to see him.
Johnson nearly lost it. Recovers. Swan high off the glass and lays it in.
You know, Isaiah reminds me of, although this guy's much younger, is Jalen Brunson. That lefty,
You're right.
lefty
You're right.
game, kind of old school kind
Yeah.
of game.
That 3.
You know, my man Jalen better be good coming to New York next year.
He better be.
Getting that 104 million.
Yeah, I was going to say, he got a lot of loot.
He deserves it, but he got to now produce.
How about Mr. James?
Yep.
Delray.
He's still cooking, man. He's still cooking at 35 or 36. He's 35. Don't want to make him any older than he is.
Autism has now made 8 of their last 13 shots.
Damian Moore, that one, Jackson, Mississippi. He's wearing number 44 in honor of a former teammate, Wade Sims, who was unfortunately gunned down when he was playing at LSU. But wherever he plays around the world, he wears number 44 in his honor.
Jacobin Brown. Jacozzi for three.
I would settle down right here and get a great shot and try to get this lead to double digits.
6-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Extra pass, March, three, no good. And the layup is good by Galloway.
They needed that. Absolutely needed a...
Hey, this is a different region from any other region in the TBT. Of course, playing at Rucker Park, meaning it comes with everything else that comes with being in this legendary park. The hecklers, obviously the MC, as you mentioned. Their names, I did find it, Real Voice of the City and Mike Larry. So just so many different things that the Rucker Park...
He'll give you a new nickname. You just don't want it to be... Some of the great nicknames.
How about Corey Williams?
Homicide. Corey's over in Australia. He's like a commentator.
Yeah.
Homicide. But if you're Big Five, you do not want this lead to extend much.
And that three just goes down.
Yeah, because you know we get...
Missed it. And here comes the Army again, pushing with numbers. Johnson. Back to Brown. Three, count it.
That's chemistry right there. Great ball movement.
You got to deal with when you're here at the Rucker.
Hey, man. Not many skips out there.
Fall away.
Sweet.
Cash. Daryl.
Inside-outside game. They've got it all covered.
Big Five, 0 of 7 here. And finally, 1 of 8. They get one to fall here in the second half. Here's James.
Watch out.
Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Whips.
Galloway back the other way.
Yep.
Really good point here about you don't want the Army to start pulling this away because we talked about the winner who hits that target score first wins this basketball game. Galloway, good find, and Robinson lays that one in.
Yeah, nice job by Ramon.
Back the other way. Joby.
Not because the names sound the same, but he's a OG Ananobi. Exactly. He's got that same kind of game.
Galloway hanging. Missed it.
Watch your Tobin. He'll find you.
Oh! Yes! Ronald March, go get it.
How about that? This region's the next couple of weeks.
16-point lead here for Autism Army. Win the third quarter. A bit over 3 minutes left in the quarter. Brown throws it up, and Zana lays it in.
How patient is Jacobin Brown?
So Zana dive to the hoop, and wow, that's phenomenal.
Mr. Galloway, when we saw him at the hotel the other day, I said hello to him and Ramon. And he said, "Oh, I know your voice. You're Fran."
That's great. That's fantastic.
Great, man. Yep. Ramon, yeah, great young guy.
Jacobin Brown had a technical, and he just got tossed.
Wow. Why?
Got the technical, and then he kept talking.
Wow, man.
And he just got the hook.
He has been ejected from the park. I wonder if he's going to have to be out. He may have to, you know what? He may have to go out on 150. You know, man, right now they've got this game in control. But, you know, with Nigel Johnson, hurting that hammy earlier,
Yep.
and now Jacobin. It's going to be interesting to
Yeah.
see if this could be a turning point.
You're right.
He just gave the bounce pass signal. And that's not how. No, man. No, just go up to the top of the square like Jackie Jackson used to do.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Although Jackie went to the top of the board. Yesterday, Joe Hammond, Pee Wee.
Pee Wee was here.
Yes, Pee Wee Kirkland.
Baseline jumper is no good, and here comes Ryan Daly.
If you can get it to 10 now, you can make a little run here in the final 2 minutes.
Goodman tried to throw it up. And here's Casey Shepard now. 90 seconds left in the quarter. And go back down inside.
Good, that's what we call it.
Listen, the only place.
Those Rucker Park t-shirts are sweet, aren't they? Nice. No one's offered me one yet. I might have to go online and have to buy Autism on both ends of the court.
Big Five has missed her last 8 shots. We got YGC and HBCU with 30 left on the game clock. That one rolls off. The tip does as well.
Gotta get the last shot here unless you get a layup.
20 seconds left. March had it. And tips it to Swan. Swan. Now with 10 seconds. And stolen. And the layup is good. Mod Gilbert coming up with the play, defensive play, and the score. The cut Elam ending will come into play once we get under 4 minutes. Here's Kennedy, and he banks it home. And now the lead is just 10.
Yep.
Game where you haven't quite made it to the fourth quarter, but what are some things you're seeing from your team?
Wait.
Oh, well, he's so tuned in that he's like, wait a minute, maybe you got kicked out of the game and you just went mute. So another thing for you guys, I mean, you can't be a part of them in the fourth quarter, but what do you want to see from your team?
Gotta keep playing aggressive. Play the game. Just understanding that we all been there before. They're a good hand, but we'll be all right. Let's go, Autism.
All right, well, at the end of the day, hopefully we'll see you at the end at the wall, putting on the placard. Thanks for your time.
See you when I get home, kids. I love y'all.
Angel,
Yes.
I was curious, because it's Sunday, Chick-fil-A's closed. Is he going to... Galloway. That shot was wild. Back the other way is Shepard. You will add 8 points to where their score is, and that will be the goals. And listen here, they call it the slingshot. And a little something different too. I think it's Delray James. He's got some Puma shoes on.
He does.
If he can win. He can make the game-winning shot. He gets
$1 rock.
Yes.
Okay. And give me a chance to bring home some money for Jalen.
Absolutely. Galloway for 3. Ending comes into play. Here's Monroe. Good defense. Daly.
Nice pass.
Up ahead. Shot blocked by March.
And Ronald March is everywhere.
Everywhere. Open 3 is cash money by Casey Shepard.
EVC.
So about minute 20 from the Elam ending coming into effect. Goodman, the follow, rolls in.
Count.
5 minutes left in the game. To James.
These guys don't take bad.
Score would be about 78. Daly, count the bucket and 1. Missed.
When I got the ball back, that next possession, it will be under 4. Slow the game down, big fella.
Here's James working, driving, scoring.
Big shot.
DeCozy out of control. Monroe, the dunk. But March, the offensive board. James, too strong, off the board. Daly. And a reach in there on Casey Shepard.
2 or 1 in the ball.
Here's Galloway. High screen by Kennedy. Kennedy rolls, and he goes right up and missed the bunny. Got his board, missed it again. But the follow is good. Gilbert cleaned up the mess. It's Isaiah Swan now. High screen, driving, and throws it away. Gallo
Gives up the 2. Cannot open the door for Big 5 here.
Here's Daly. They blitz him. 3, it's short. Kennedy, though, the board. And DeCozy lays it in.
Here you go.
Lead is now just 11.
Crazier things have happened at TBT with this Evo Mendel.
Monroe. He pulled the chair, but it went off Big 5.
Play with great aggressiveness, and then you lose your aggressiveness in the Evo Mendel.
Here's James, shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul. And Gilbert can't believe it. And now just 6 points away from victory is Autism Army. Kennedy. So here's Marcus Kennedy. That free throw is good. Let's see if Galloway can knock down the 3 and things get real interesting. DeCozy, ball fake. Driving. Used the left hand, missed it. Kennedy got it back. His shot is blocked and is tipped up and in by Gilbert.
Here we go, Brian. Here we go.
1 of 2 from the line. It's stolen by Gilbert.
Big possession here. I'm going to tell you, I have seen crazier things happen in TBT, and this is one of those. That door is counting your money a little too early.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're right. Here's Galloway. Driving. Rolls off. But again, they're cleaning up the boards.
Oh, man. How many layups have they missed?
No, can't finish. Here's James back the other way. Swan, good dish. Monroe challenged at the rim.
Just joined us. He was ejected. 2 technical fouls.
Yep.
After really playing well. Former Longhorn star.
1 of 2. 5 points away from victory. Daly, 3. Air ball.
And Delroy James may play a big factor at the end of this game.
There's Isaiah Swan. Step back 3. Missed it. Here comes Galloway. Lost it. Delroy James.
Nice pass.
Oh, good look. Missed it. James got it, and he followed and puts it in. 3 points away from victory is Autism.
said, wait a minute. So if that's the case, I gave you information. I may need $5 for this. He said, I got you, but we have to win first. So that's what he's focused on, guys.
And I got to tell you, Angel, if I'm his teammates and his coach, you win this game. barring something crazy, if he makes this shot, he gets 1,000.
Well, he's got the rock right now, and he can win it with a 3. He drives, lays it in.
All right,
they're now a point away from victory.
And Brian, when they get it back, they have to get it to Delroy James. Nobody else should shoot this ball.
Gilbert lays it in. Shepard.
No, don't shoot it.
Let's see.
Oh, man, I'm not sure they know this.
Shepard has it knocked away. Here's Swan. Swan pulling up for the win. Yes!
Yes and no.
The slingshot winner.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Great play by Swan. They advance, but they just cost their points.